My name is Renee. I normally am just singing, and so I wanted to reach out and do some videos about beauty, clothes, cooking, all things that I like to do in my normal life I want to put on the internet. Today I'm going to be talking specifically about skincare, and my journey with skincare has been a long one, but it's something that I've been very dedicated to learn more about because of the breakouts that I would get on my sides and on my forehead especially. And I do have eczema. I was prone to getting eczema breakouts on my cheekbones on both sides and getting dry patches, literally my T-zone during the winter time. But with that being said, I also have oily skin, which doesn't make a lot of sense because I have very dry skin. It's difficult for me to find a foundation because of how dry my skin is. It makes it look cakey, but I also get very oily in the summertime. Some things that I had tried were Origins, which for me Origins would break me out, but it would also, because of the citrus things they had put in there, my skin would turn red and then I would break out. So that didn't really work. Another thing that I tried was Curology, which I really liked and I really wanted to continue with, but my skin was getting red because I have a lot of redness in my cheeks already, and so it just added on to that and caused my skin to be oily. Even after they tried to, perfect it, I decided to do a little bit of research and I came across First Aid Beauty, which I've been using these products since May. I haven't been using it for too long, but it's been working for me so far, which I'm really stoked about. The first thing that I'm going to talk about is the Ultra Repair Cream. This has been a lifesaver. This I can put on and my skin does not become oily. It just looks moisturized, if that makes sense. I feel like there's a difference between touching your skin and feeling that it looks and feels oily versus feeling moisturized and having the cream actually go into your pores and you can feel your skin smooth instead of looking very oily and shiny. So this has done a great job of that. The next thing that I will talk about is the Pure Skin Face Cleanser. This as well has been amazing, considering that I used to use a face cleanser that would break me out. This does not do that. This does the exact opposite actually. My skin, after I use it, doesn't turn red either, which I really like because that was a problem that I was having. Anything I would put on my skin to try to cleanse it, it would just turn bright red, and then I would try to put lotion on or moisturizer, and then it did not look great. So this has done a great job of not making my face turn red. So the Pure Skin Face Cleanser is a little less harsh than this one. This is the Facial Radiance Polish. This has actual beads that you can see in it, and it definitely helps with getting the dead skin off. I only use this one about 2 to 3 times a week because I don't want to over exfoliate my skin because it's already very delicate. So I try to use this 2 to 3 times a week. I use the facial cleanser every morning, and then I use the Ultra Repair Cream every morning and every night. But I started using this about 2 months ago because I just saw it and I was like, oh, I'll try it out. So this is the Ultra Repair Lip Therapy. This has been awesome. Let's say my lips get sunburnt or I forget to put chapstick on before I go to bed. If I put this on afterwards, my lips feel 120% better and they look better. So it's not just about how they feel, it's also how they look. And this really does an amazing job of making my lips feel and look better. A couple of things that I wanted to mention about First Aid Beauty is that all of their stuff is fragrance free, which for me is a huge deal because a lot of the times things break me out. Another thing is it's hypoallergenic, and this brand specifically caters for people with sensitive skin, people that do have eczema like myself. It is a very, very delicate brand. It's not for high exfoliation. Like, this is just to get the job done, and I really, really like it a lot. All of these products, there's a 12-month shelf life for them, so that's also great, but you know, I go through these a lot faster than 12 months. So I got these two plus the facial radiance pads for $30. It was a bundle at Ulta. This is what I've been doing until I realized, like, yeah, I'm gonna buy a full bottle of it because this is what I like to use. I think it's really nice that they have travel sizes so that I'm able to A, take it with me when I go up to see family, B, test these products out and really understand if I really like them before I buy a big bottle of it. So there's these. And then a little bit about the facial radiance pads. They are actually really good. I don't use them as much because I use a different toner. They're really for after you do the facial cleanser or the facial radiance polish, you put the pad on your face so that it just gets any excess dirt that you didn't get with these two guys, and it tones your skin, so then you can put the moisturizer on and your skin's already toned. But again, I use a different toner, so I don't get the pads. And then, so this guy, this is the lip therapy. This retails for $12 at Ulta, which I will also leave a link down below. And then the facial radiance polish, I actually got this in a travel size off of eBay, but they also sell it on Amazon for about $5, which I would really suggest just so you can try it to see if it really works for you. Because if it's not doing anything for you, then you don't want to buy a big bottle of it. Definitely suggest getting smaller sizes to start out with so that you can realize if you like them or not. Moving on to what I use for a toner. This I literally started using 2 weeks ago. So I actually like it. Like, it works. It doesn't break my skin out, which is kind of crazy because toners that I've used in the past have, and they make your skin really, really dry and just not cute. But this has really, really worked for me. I think it's because this is not alcohol based. It's witch hazel. So this is the Fire's Facial Mist Witch Hazel. It has aloe vera in it, and it's the rose petal. But yes, it says that it is alcohol free. It is paraben free, gluten free, rose water, cleanser, toner. So this I got, which was a little bit more expensive because it has the spray thing on it, but I like that because then I don't have to use cotton pads to put this stuff on and then put all over my face. This way I can just wash my hands, put this on, and then pat it into my skin. That's what I do with all of my products that are going to be staying on my skin. I do that for these two. The first time I used it, it did break me out though. And then I continued using it and the breakouts went away. As you can see, I'm not broken out. But it's been really, really light and not super heavy. Like, you can't feel it. It's a little bit sticky when it goes on, but other than that, it's been really, really nice. And it smells really good. So I really like that. The last product that I'm going to be talking about is this guy. This is the Equate Facial Beauty Cleanser. And I was going to be getting the 4.0, but I decided there's not really a difference. I mean, there is, obviously, price-wise. This is like $15 and the other one is like $150. But in the sense of what I'm using, this has done just as well of a job as I would think the other product would be doing. I like this because it's two-sided, so these bristles are a little bit longer, as you can tell, compared to the front. But if I wanted to exfoliate my neck or anything else, I would be able to with this side versus this is more geared towards your face. With this, I do use the Facial Radiance Polish and face cleanser with, because I like how it's able to actually get in there instead of just using your fingers, but that's a personal preference. This also comes with a charger. I used it once to charge it, which it's lasted over a month without being charged, but again, you're only using it for about 2 or 3 minutes, so it's not like that long of a period that it's on. When you turn it on, it's got a bunch of different, I think it's got it's got about 5 different speeds. I normally put it on the highest just so that it can get the most bubbles and that kind of stuff out of it. You can tell that it's clean, and I clean it with hot water and fragrance-free antibacterial soap. This has been a lot easier to clean compared to brushes, because brushes are a little bit more difficult and you're not exactly sure if you're actually cleaning it completely. But this is made of silicone, so it's a lot easier. You can see that it's clean, you can feel it's clean, versus brushes, again, things get way in the back, and then you don't know, you could be getting 2 months ago's foundation on your skin and you're not even knowing. So with this, it's a lot easier, it's a lot shorter, it's smaller as well, and it's just easier to use overall. Yeah. And that is it for my skincare, what products I use. If you did like this video, leave a like, and I will be making videos every week. If you have any suggestions, go ahead and leave a